This is the best find I've ever come across. I've never found something this expensive while I'm out hunting, especially in charity shops.
Just one pickup from here today. Shout out to any jugglers.
Thank you.
£3. Well, that's gonna need looking up. If you're looking to complete your meerkat collection, you know where to come. They're really cool. Just like that, £5 that bag. Date on that. Why did I just get hit with a huge hit of nostalgia? I can't leave that there, can I? £5. What's this one? £2. Yes. Forget them. You could pick up all of these Star Wars games. If they were all £1, I might do it, but this one's £4, this one's £2.50, this one's £2.50. If they were all £1, you could pick them up, bundle them together, do a Lego bundle, see what happens. Yu-Gi-Oh tins. Should I be buying all of these? £1.50. £1.50. £1.50. £1.50. Oh my god. It's gonna be hard not to say yes. It's a game.
And we're back in the games room. There were some incredible pickups that we got from this video. Considering it has been a little while, please bear with me with some of the prices. I might get them wrong off the top of my head. Let's get this show on the road. You may also see I've got a new microphone, found it in the charity shop for $1.99, and it seems to work a beauty. Hopefully it doesn't pick up all the drilling that's happening next door. If it does, I'm very sorry. That's just the reality that we're dealing with at the moment. Let's start it off with this guy here. It's a Gund Collector's Classics plush monkey. I believe I picked him up for like $1.49 or something like that, maybe 99p. This one I've seen on eBay for around 40 to 60 pounds. Next up, Chelsea branded pencil case with the tag still on there, brand new. I don't think it's anything special. It would have just been like a Primark in the little plastic bobble bins as you're waiting to queue, you know, the kind of thing. But I had $4.99 on the original case. I think I paid like 49p or something for this. Anytime I see Mickey Mouse or Disney branding, I'm always going to look it up. Pretty much anything is collectible with them, but some stuff isn't as valuable. But I picked this up. It's like a Minnie Mouse lunchbox. I paid $2.99 for it. It's like a cool bag style one, but this is actually part of a set. You get like a small one, I think like a pencil case to go with it, and a big backpack as well. So this is just a lunchbox from it. But I should be looking somewhere around 15 to 20 quid if I remember. Huge shout out to I Resell Stuff for linking me up with this awesome t-shirt. Be sure to go and drop him a follow over on Instagram. Now I've bought and sold a few of the Wizarding World things in the past, but I spotted this 3D puzzle of Gringotts Bank. Picked this one up for $1.99. I've decided I'm going to sell it. You can sell it between 15 to 20 quid. Next up, sealed VTech Smile Ratatouille game. Still in the case. I don't know if you know what it is. It's like the VTech systems. They had like a console, they had so many things. Teaches spelling, alphabetical order, mathematics, directions, colours, numbers, drawing skills and logic. Drop a beat, spelling, alphabetical, numerical, math, scrap it. But I had no idea the price of this. It was a sealed game technically, even though it's not for a console I'm collecting. I couldn't resist picking it up. Paid £2 for it. I believe because it's brand new, I can sell it between 10 to 15 pounds. A Rubik's Cube that I've never seen before. 360 Rubik's Cube. It spins and you like lock the balls into different layers and you have to sort of match the right ball up with the right color. So like here's a yellow ring and then there's the yellow ball, and you've got to get that yellow ball into this yellow ring, but obviously you need to get the orange one out of there before you can get the yellow one in there. It seems like a minefield of mayhem. Full of stress, full of fun in some people's eyes, but I saw it as like a retro kind of toy. I thought I'm gonna pick it up, get it on my store. Considering I paid like £1 or £2 for it, I should be looking at 15 to 25 pound easy. This one's completely out of the stuff that I know, but there was a box that said late 1950s to early 1960s books. It's a complete set, and they're these young René Mazo de la Roche books. There's all of them in there. There's just like endless amounts of this Mazo de la Roche book set. I don't know. Has anyone ever seen these before? Have you got any experience on them? I did do some research and I saw like a bundle of 8 or 10 or something like that sell for around 10 to 15 pounds. I'm probably going to go for like a bundle listing, stick it up for maybe 30 pounds. I can accept offers, see if it gets any traction, and always bring the price down. Couldn't resist picking this one up. I thought it had a bunch of the players in there, the pitch and all of the things to play the game. But it actually says 3 mystery figures included. It's the pitch and play set with goalposts, nets, flags, and 3 figures. Turns out there's actually like the legs of one of the figures, one of the goal things. There's no goalposts. It's basically just a pile of crap. It's going in a bin. But this was a terrible purchase. Got a couple of Lego sets. Got this Lego City set, 60002. It's the fire engine one. As much as the box is completely beaten up on this one side, really squashed, and you can see in there, it is actually sealed. The contents is sealed as well. It's all in the bags. It's never been opened or used. It is just squashed and the box has damage. Brand new, I think they were selling between 30 to 50 pounds. I could obviously hit the low end of that due to the damage box. If you're a Lego collector and you're looking for this set, just shoot me a message and I'll happily sort you a deal. This one with no damage. It's the 3-in-1 Creators car set. You get to make like this convertible sports car. Looks like some sort of Jeep. An old vintage mobile. But this one's brand new, sealed in box. The box has been pretty much immaculate condition. But again, I think I paid a couple of quid for this one. Should be able to sell it for 15 to 30 pounds. We paid £2 for Batman Arkham Origins on the PS3, disc and manual included. I picked this up on the 360 and it was worth like 8 to 16 pounds, so I was thinking a similar thing for the PS3, but it's not as collectible on the PS3 for some reason. Still around £8 for resale though. I got a sealed copy of Buzz Quiz World on the PS3, paid £3 for this one. I think this is actually the one that holds a little bit of value. I did look some listings up while I was in the shop and it seemed like worth my while. I think it sells anywhere in the 10 to 15 pound range. Paid £3.50 for Fight Night Champion. Has a sort of user manual in there. Disc. Needs a bit of a clean up. I always clean up my games, make them look nice and fresh. Think I'm looking between 8 to 10 pounds on that one. Not the biggest margins, but still something. Sonic Generations on the PS3, paid £4 for this one. Now I'm reviewing it and I'm not in the hype of like being in the shop and finding all this stuff and just adding it to my cart, as it were. I'm thinking like, now I overpaid for this stuff. Hopefully there's still some money to be made, and even if there's not, I'm just happy to get it in the hands of someone who's going to enjoy it. Exactly what I was talking about. Batman Arkham Origins on the Xbox 360. Paid £4.49 for this. I've definitely overpaid on that one, but it resells between 8 to 12 pounds. And finally, Final Fantasy XIII 13. I think I already featured this in another video, but I've actually picked it up twice. Couple of disc only things. We got WWE or WWF, I can never remember which one it is. But we got Crush Hour on the PS2, disc only. And then I also got a couple of the World Wrestling Federation CDs. It's like the music from the games or music from the shows. I'm not quite sure. I'm not a wrestlehead myself. But if you're looking for these, I've got them. I've also seen that there's some value in The Simpsons, so I'm trying to make an effort to collect all of the seasons and hopefully sell them as a big bundle. I think it would make a good video and get a bunch of profit in one go. We got the special steelbook edition of season 13 of The Simpsons, where Ralph is sort of popping out of the case. Really odd. I don't know why they would have made it like this. Doesn't seem like it makes much sense to me, but funny to see. Paid £5 for that one. I think it sells between 10 to 15 on its own. Paid £1.50 for the 11th season, £2 for the 12th season, and £2 for the complete second season. Everyone else is out here doing Harry Potter books. I thought I'd mix it up and start The Simpsons. Went into Bernardo's and I found these two things. I was like, they're Transformers! I spotted them from like across the room and just saw a bit sticking out. Had to go and investigate. They were like in their train forms or boat forms. I don't know what that's supposed to be. But they actually formed together to make the Armada, I believe. Omega Armada. I don't think I have the head because I can't seem to find it anywhere and it would sort of fold out. But yeah, you attach these together, then you've got the legs, you've got the arms, and then I think you attach the head on afterwards. I'm not too sure. I've seen them listed on eBay for around 20 to 30 quid still, and a couple of solds from the 15 to the 25 range. In that box right with them was this bad boy. Now I can't remember his name, I'm absolutely going to butcher it. I'm just going to make it up, that's even more fun. What does he look like? He looks like a Plasma Sun. We got a Plasma Sun Tron. Paid £3.50 for him. Paid £3.50 for the other two as well. He is incomplete. He's got a bit of muck on him, so we're going to have to clean him up. But he's supposed to have like a piece that goes over here. I think there's another piece that goes over here and attaches. There's also some like straps that go around him. He forms like a massive thing. But even in this condition, they're selling around 20 to 25 pounds on eBay. If I had all of the bits, I believe you're going all the way up to like 60, 70 pounds. While I was rummaging around the toys, I found this vintage Fisher-Price Toys 2-tune TV. You sort of wind it up and they're like... Alright, we've had enough. We've had enough now. There we go. Paid £3 for this one. Looked it up. I think you can sell it around 15 to 20 quid. Similar kind of thing. It's like a teddy bear's picnic radio. But I paid £2 for that one. And I think again, it's around 15 to 20 quid. A friend of mine told me about this when he was in the shop before, but I spotted this guy. He's a Gujitsu. I don't know if you guys seen this, but I thought this plush was really cool. I paid £1 for it. There was another one listed on eBay. I don't know if there was any sold for around 15 quid, but I think I'm actually just gonna keep this guy and add him onto the shelf. Boosh! Can't leave him covering the Guitar Hero forever, so I'll find him a new home eventually. But for now, that's good enough. There's so much to get through. What else did we find? We got a metal sealed Impact Bertha Butt Bertha Butterswagon. I believe it's the ones that drive through the town. It's the wife just trying to ask for directions and the husband's like, no, we've got a GPS. But that one, £2, sells between 8 to 10. Chucked in a guitar capo, so cost nothing to me. You can sell them for like £5 on eBay. Jessica Jones, as seen on Netflix figure, Q-Fig. Haven't heard of that company before, but I still think it was really cool. It was a quality little vinyl figure. They had a Lord of the Rings troll in their glass case. I paid £8 for this guy. He's fully rotatable and functional, like fully functioning troll, decent condition. I paid £8. I think I can sell him between 15 to 30. Now this was probably the biggest mistake of the entire trip, purchasing all of these, but I paid £5 a bag for all of these McDonald's figures. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. I think it's because at the time I'd like scanned 1 or 2 of the things like through the bag, and it came up on eBay that they were listed at like 5 to 10 to 15 quid. Who knows, my money might even be safe. I paid £20 all in for these 4 bags. We essentially have figures from Mulan, Tarzan, A Bug's Life, and looks like they've thrown the turtle from Finding Nemo in there. And then also these Looney Tunes ones. But I scanned just the Daffy Duck, and he was selling for like 8 to £10 on his own. Keeping on the Disney hype, they also had a bag of the vintage Disney stamps for £10. 1999 into 2000. I couldn't resist picking these up. They're in such sick condition. I'm probably just going to keep these myself, layer them up on the shelf or something. I think they'll look really cool. But there's all kinds of ones in there, like you got Chip and Dale, you got Donald Duck, Buzz Lightyear, Dumbo, Woody. Really like seeing these. But if I did want to sell them on, I could either do a bundle, lock them all together. I'd probably stick them up for like £40, maybe accept offers. And if I don't get any traction, you can always go to an auction. Lots and bundles seem to do better on an auction. I think it's because people can sort of spot a deal and get into it for what they want, rather than have to see the value immediately in the price that you've set. I don't know. Now this could have been a stupid buy as well, but I honestly just couldn't resist. Empty Yu-Gi-Oh tins. They're in such good condition. They were like £1.50 each. I scanned this one and it was, the empty tin was selling for like 15 quid on eBay. I was like, well, I can't just leave this behind, can I? It's Yu-Gi-Oh, for crying out loud. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This was actually one of the first pickups of the day, but it is an antique match striker. I paid $4.99 for this, but it's Stoke-on-Trent, Carlton Ware, Crisp and C Cambridge, the brand on there. But it's this really rough ball. You'd essentially keep your matches in the top, and when you wanted to smoke or light a candle or something, take a match out, strike it across the side, you've got fire! Paid £5, I could sell them online from like 20 all the way up to £40, depending on how clean it is, depending on what the emblem is, and how attached people are to it. 2 more plush for my collection. I mean, I couldn't resist, could I? £3 for a Raphael plush. That is sick. Smells decent too, like he's been washed, but he's definitely going in my collection. I'm going to find a spot on the shelf for him. And we also got a giant Leonardo. £5 for this guy, but I mean, he was like a giant TMNT plush. Like, I can't resist that. That's good prices, man. And now what you've all been waiting for, the ultimate pickups of today. The reason I went out and specifically went to the Salvation Army, we have Thundercats toys. What the hell? I mean, I'm not complaining. I absolutely love it. Bring me more. Keep bringing them out and I'll keep buying them. As long as the price is reasonable. I definitely let the thrill of the hunt get the best of me here. I saw all of it and I was just going to buy one, you know, like get my bit from it. But there was so much of it there, I couldn't resist. So I paid up. I spent big, but I'll just show you everything we got first. We got this one here, we got the glider thing, it does all work as well. You can click this and flap it down. But even Thundercats, I'll be honest, it's before my time. I haven't watched it, I don't know what the characters' names are, I don't know the storylines or anything like that. I'm not going to try and lie my way through this. I just think it's really cool. You can still find something cool and not know anything about it and not understand it. That's how we learn new things, that's how we get into new things, and that is how we pass things across generations. We also got a Willy kit? Wiley kit? I don't know. They had Willy kit written on the label. I thought it was quite funny. And they even brought it up at the till saying, I don't think it is called a Willy kit. But I thought that was quite funny. I mean, this guy I paid £20 for. This girl I paid £20 for. But their resale values on eBay, Obviously depending on the condition, depending on the hype cycle at the time, depending on if they've got all their bits and bobs. He has his glove and he has his sword, so he's technically complete. But I did see one on eBay where they had some like little rocket launcher thing as well. I'm not sure whether that's actually part of his original set or not. But I paid £20 for this guy. I'll clean him up. I could then list him for like 30 and try and accept offers. The profit margins aren't going to be massive on these figures, but I couldn't resist picking them up, you know what I'm saying? I might even find the best way to do it is do a little bundle and stick all of these things together. I think I paid £25 for this one, and again, there's not really much money to be made. I think it sells on eBay for around 25 to 30, if not 40, depending on the condition. So probably do a bundle of them, maybe try for like 100 quid. It might be a bit far-fetched, but I can put the price high and always come down if it's not getting traction. Berserker's Thundercats toy. I say semi-sealed because he's in this pack, but the pack has been opened, you can clearly see. He has been taken out before and played with. There's definitely some wear to him, and you can tell on the sticker on the bottom, people have held it, there's dirt and stuff. But you just don't see these around. Like, I tried to do research on it, and like the cheapest one I could find was 150 quid, I think. But sealed and brand new, they're like £250 upwards, all the way to like 600, 800 pounds if the condition is insane, if it's immaculate. So I'm thinking for this sort of semi-sealed, we've got the toy, you've got the original artwork. I think I can still ask for around £150 and then accept offers anything below that. It's a really unique and niche market. So it's like, I'm not selling to the masses here. There's got to be someone who's into this, who's looking for this in their collection. So I'm happy to just put a figure out there and then work with people to find the right price. Let's see what we get, and I'll keep you updated over on my Instagram. So if you're not already, drop me a follow and you'll see how it sells. The Thundercats Thunder Tank in box. What? How is this there? I paid £50 for this Thundercats Thunder Tank in box. I'd looked them up before, I've done the research into this. I was trying to debate if it was like a reproduction box and a reproduction toy, but it is original. It's from 1986, and for the box to be in this good a condition, I was just absolutely shocked. And it sells around 250 to 400 to 500 pounds. The 500 pound listings have the tank, the box, and all the original paperwork that goes with it. So the instructions, I think, to put it together, or how the mechanisms work, or how the parts work and stuff like that, which I know people collect, people are after the paperwork, but I thought it was enough to have the box in this good of a condition and the toy inside to justify the £50 pickup point. Unfortunately, the toy inside is a little sun damaged. I will show you that now. And when I say a little, I probably should say a lot. And this is what we're dealing with. So you have got some pretty serious sun damage on there. I'm not sure if you can tell, but like the difference between this color plastic on the bottom and this color plastic on the top. It has been sat on a shelf in someone's shop, I imagine, soaking up the sun for many years, drawing people in. We got the Thunder Tank and the box. I'm going to try listing them at £250, but I want to put a high value on it, and I want to at least sell it for triple figures. It's definitely worth that. You can't see me letting go of this and the original box for less than £100. I do understand the wear on this though, and not everyone wants a worn toy. They want the best condition that they can find. So I'm going to have to work out in the market where exactly I sit. But still, this is the best find I've ever come across. I've never found something this expensive while I'm out hunting, especially in charity shops. I mean, I did pay up. I paid £135 for all of the Thundercats stuff that you've seen me display today, but I think my money's safe just with this one. I can get my money back just with this tank, and then everything else puts me into the profit margins. Stopped at St. Peter's Hospice, Bernardo's, and the Salvation Army. We picked up loads of vintage toys in the final stop, as well as some other bits and bobs along the way. Great fun putting this video together. I'm sorry it's been a bit long, it's taken me a bit of time to put this one out. Let me know what was your favourite find in the comments down below. Smash the like button, it really helps me out and get the video out to more people. And if you haven't already, tap subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace! I also picked up this, we also got this, next up, Chelsea branded football. Next up, paid £2 for it. I believe I can sell. This one's completely out of, and then for all you, but this is an incomplete. I spotted, paid £5, I can sell him online. I definitely let the thrill of the hunt. And if you haven't, well, that's it for this video.